Second shot here on the first. Ooh, might be a bit long here. Nicely struck. This putt is measuring in at 11 feet. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, too bad. And this next putt for par. Okay, time to head over to the next hole. Okay, even par at the moment. And it's windy out here on this one. That swing was to die for. Okay, we may need a little more club than normal here. That green is elevated. Here's an 18-foot putt. I think this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Ouch, right by the hole. Here we go. This one for birdie. You brought your score down to 1 under after that one. Now we will tee up on the third hole. We've got about 135 yards or so to go from here. Look at you go. Well done. Here's a look for birdie. All right, let's move on to the next. And after that hole, you'll bring your score down to 2 under. Okay, careful of the headwind out there. Nice swing. Here's your second shot on the fourth. Great job on that approach. And this one's 7 feet away. And after that one, 7 strokes off the lead. All right, you know what to do. Par 3 here on the 5th. All right, let's get out of this green side rough and start putting. This might go. And that's going to be a fancy little birdie for you. Nice chip. Okay, 6 strokes behind our leader after that hole. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Just a pure swing. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. Yep, that's going to do just nicely. Okay, 19 feet. This one's going pretty hard left to right. Looking good so far. It's still on track. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And you're 5 strokes off the lead after that hole. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. Don't know what that was. Just a little off on that approach. And from the green side rough. All right, for the par. And you're 5 strokes off the pace after that one. Okay, here we go. Par 4, 8th hole. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. What happened there? I think this one's coming up short from the rough. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Good job out of the sand. Well done. Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup. Good luck with this one. It's going downhill, right to left. Well, this one's starting out okay. Continuing. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. Okay, next hole coming up. 6 strokes back at the moment. Wind is blowing right to left on this one. Great swing. Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. I think you might be coming up a bit short from the rough here. Well, it's unlucky. Missed the green on that one. Okay, let's pop this on the green. Move on. Good job with that chip shot. All right, drop this on in and save your par. And after that hole, 6 strokes off the lead. And we start the back 9 with a par 4. Oh, wonderfully struck. Okay, we're setting up with an elevated green. You might want a little more distance. Well, that'll work for you. This one for the birdie. I think this one's moving to the right. And that will drop for birdie number 6 on the day. Okay, 6 strokes behind our leader after that hole. And you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. Okay, yeah, this one's flying out of the rough here. Lining this one up at 21 feet. Yeah, this one's going a bit to the right. Oh, what do we have here? Still has a chance. And the putt goes down. Fantastic work. And after that one, 5 strokes away from the leader. And now to the 12th hole. It's a par 3. Swinging like silk. Good shot out there. Nicely played. And if you can sink this, that'll be birdie. Just killing it out there. That's your 8th birdie of the day. Well done. And after that one, you are at 8 under par. Okay, this hole, we got a tailwind to deal with. Hopefully this one nestle itself nicely in the fairway. This one's about 100 yards from the pin. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. Ooh, with the touch out of the bunker. Well done. And after that one, 4 strokes behind our leader. And here we go with the par 4 14th hole. Yep, that was a good swing. Well done. This one's about 145 yards away. And 4 strokes off the lead. Well, I can't hit all the greens. Ooh, nicely done on the chip shot. All right, nicely hold. Let's move to the next. After that hole, 8 under par. And teeing up now on the 15th hole. Yeah, that's going to work for you. I'm liking that. All right, here's a 7-foot putt. Good job. The putt will drop, and we're heading down the final stretch here today at 9 under par. Okay, this one's a par 5. We're on number 16. Well, that'll happen. Okay, back in the fairway, good stuff. And this one's about 120 yards to the pin. And you're 3 strokes off the lead. And that approach was a bit wayward. Setting up here, green side rough. Ooh, I didn't love seeing that. Just 3 strokes off the lead after that hole. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face. And here's our second shot on the 17th. This is looking good so far. Hey-oh. Sweet. Here we go, birdie putt. And after that one, 10 under. Okay, now on to the par 4, 18th hole. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. Holy, you just ripped it. This shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. This shot's having a bit of fade to it. That should do nicely. Here is a 12-footer. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh, come on. And for a final score of 60. Okay, the putt goes down and we're done here. And look at this scorecard at the end of your round. 10 under par. Great stuff. All right, that's going to do it. Thank you so much for playing the game, and we